young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man, a young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting. Getting ready to play their third. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. It's got a chance. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
He's currently tied for fourth. Well, it looks like John McCarthy's stepped back ashore, kicked off his boat shoes, and is going to give us a little bit of a condition of today's course. John, what are the players facing here at Old Marina Golf Club?
Well, Luke, we're on the coast, but there's a good mix of coastal and inland holes at Old Marina Golf Club. Lots of movement in these greens. If you are an expert at reading putts, you're going to have a bit of a leg up, I think, this week. I love the fourth hole, par 5, that stretches along the ocean, has a green that's well protected by bunkers, which probably might dissuade some from going forward in 2. The 7th hole, similarly, a par 5 stretching down the ocean, but is much less protected around the green. And that green is enormous, by the way. So that'll definitely be green light city for the players this week. And one last hole. I really love the par 4 14th. The players are going to hit over the water to a fairway that juts out into the ocean on a peninsula. So that will provide some great entertainment this week as well. Looking forward to see what kind of creativity is on display by these players here this week at Old Marina Golf Club.
Nicely done. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Outstanding shot. High quality.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Nice stroke. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
This player is putting for fun.
Currently 1 under for the round.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Second shot here on the 4th. Going with a 3-wood here.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And stepping up the standings after that effort. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Needs this one to kick right. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Now leading by one shot. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Nicely done.
Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Good looking shot this. Opting for the 3-wood.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay. He wants to win.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
An eagle putt awaits.
This one looking really good.
Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way. And that will take him to 5 under. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow. Take that. That's quality. A par putt awaits. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. Wonderfully played. There have been a lot of players that have come out and people are quick to label them as prodigious talents and what they can do, but it's true about Lydia Ko that she is one of the game's prodigies.
Luke, when you say prodigy, I think Lydia Ko's name should just be, instead of prodigy, just say, look at Lydia Ko. Because this young lady has seemingly done it all at 14 years young. 14, won a professional event. The youngest, men or women, to ever win a tournament that early. That is astounding. 18 years old, major champion with the final round 63. It's mind-blowing how good this young lady was at such an early age. Yes, had a little lull there for a little bit, but now come back out and has just taken the world by storm again. 17 wins already and building in her professional career. The sky is the limit for Lydia.
Well, that's a nice line. Just didn't drop. Just a short putt remaining here. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That should find the cut stuff. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Currently leading by 2. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. 11 feet left to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. 4 feet to the cup.
This for par.
That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. He sits in first position. We've arrived at a par 4. Oh, well played. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Nicely done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Starting to look really good.
That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. And that will take him to 6 under. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Going with the 6-iron here. This is an extremely long putt. It might even have to hinge on this one.
This for a birdie run.
Okay, steady now. That's disappointing. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. For the par. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
That is absolutely spot on.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
This has eyes for the hole. That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Just needs this one to kick right. That's inside the house of opportunity.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Here's Will Zalatoris. Chance to move to 8 under here.
Looking for another birdie here. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now 4 shots up after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Going with the pitching wedge here. Good shot there. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Oh, just missed. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Not a bad line, this. And the putt drops, now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
Yeah, nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Well struck from about 100 yards. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Good sounding strike, that one. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Looking really good, this one. Oh, he's up, Tiger. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
Nice little par putt here.
This one started out on a good line. That's well holed. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Great shot. 5 wins so far this season. Sitting at 8 under, currently leading. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Birdied their last hole.
Let's return to live play now. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Tracking. Appears to have overcooked this one. Par putt coming up here.
On a nice line.
And there it is. Sitting at -8 for the tournament. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
A chance to chip in for all the chocolates. Didn't that look good for a long time? And with this putt, he will win the event. This one has eyes for the hole. And what a way to win it. Lovely putt.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay. And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be covering this featured group. We've got a fresh rivalry developing between these two players as well, so that should provide some great entertainment to the spectators this week.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one's headed right, Rich. A quality shot, that. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Big chance here. Well, that'll play.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
Currently 1 under for the event. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
9 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Get excited. This could go in. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Second shot here on the third. Oh, yeah. A thing of beauty.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
He's currently sitting in first place. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
Still in the lead now after that hole. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry. That shot will add some fuel to the fire.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Oh, almost went in. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This putt coming up is for birdie. This one's looking good. Well, that's an early statement right there.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Leading by a couple after that hole. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys. Gotta be aggressive. Love this play out here.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. If that's the right pace, this should drop. Oh, so close. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. Was on a good line. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one will run uphill.
Looking good.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players one has started out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 7. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie. A good chance to move to 6 under par here. It's on a great line. Ouch, that hurts. Just 3 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Good shot there, Beamer. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. Ooh. Putting for a par here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that. And I think that the big name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging. but they're fair. And I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
As we head to the back nine here at Torrey Pines Southridge, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
This one heading towards the green. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. And back to the play, shall we? This putt is of 9 feet.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for par. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Currently in first position. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Going with the 5-wood. It's fair to say that approach didn't hit the mark.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
This one to save par.
Might need to get the feel back on the putting green.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Go on, get in the hole. And after that hole, leading Patrick Cantlay now by 3 strokes. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Opting for the 5-iron.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, right by the hole.
And here we are with the third shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Wow, that almost went in the hole. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And after that hole, you're now 3 shots clear of Patrick Cantlay.
All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
Second shot here on their 13th hole. Lovely effort, that.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 3.
Quality shot, that one. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Looking good. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And that will move him to 6 under par. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
That dog will hunt.
This shot from 120 yards.
And he's safely on the green. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Surely it's going to.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And tidy looking shot, that one. And he's hit that inside the range. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This one's for birdie. That's a big-time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Now, 5 shots up after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
You like that, didn't you? What's in front of them, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Well done. Moments like that deserve another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, The green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple of holes.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That might be one club too many. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Judging it beautifully.
And a par putt awaits him.
That's 9 under par for the round. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Looks like they're going for the green. Good aggressive play here. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
The hole out from off this green here to win the tournament. How close was that to going down?
This putt for him to win the event.
Rolling end over end.
Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
you.